Family, what's going on? It is Kyle Henderson of Bama Football on YouTube. This is a Monday Iron Bowl update following Coach Kalen Deboer, Kane Wommack, and Ryan Grubb up at the podium. We start with the rivalry game. Coach Kalen Deboer said, look, this is a huge deal for a lot of different reasons. This is a very big rivalry game. It's going to be an awesome environment. We are blessed to be a part of it. There is difficulties going over there 100% because it's a rivalry game, but we have played in environments before that are of high caliber. And I think that's a really good point. You went on the road to play at Georgia, right? You went on the road, you played against Missouri, beginning of the season, played against Florida State. This team is definitely battle tested. There's a lot of different elements that we talk about and challenges going into Jordan-Hare Stadium this weekend against Auburn. But let's face it, this team has played in challenging environments before. He said, look, this is going to be a great experience against a team that wants to knock us out, that wants to end our season, right? So, look, we have to continue to block out the noise, control our emotions, and have to remember that we have been through this before in terms of playing in a big-time game, in a big-time atmosphere. He also gave an update on Josh Cuevas, the tight end. Now, I know there's a lot of speculation going on right now that Josh Cuevas is going to be out up into the playoffs. I haven't really reported on this because I wanted to hear from Coach Kalen Deboer, and this is exactly from Coach Kalen Deboer on Monday at 12 p.m. He said that they're going to keep evaluating him through this week, and that's kind of where we're at. So let me ask you inside the comment box, do you think that there's any chance that Josh Cuevas plays? A couple notes to watch. On Wednesday, the SEC, because this is an SEC game, will provide a student availability report, and that'll come out at Wednesday at 7:11 p.m. Is he going to be out? Is he going to be probable, questionable? We'll find out on Wednesday. I think that'll give us a little bit of a clearer window, but he didn't say that he was out. Now, he could be, kind of holding his cards to his vest, but we'll keep you posted as news happens. He did highlight Caleb Edwards, a freshman who's been doing really well. Coach Ryan Grubb mentioned Jay Lindsey. I saw Brody Dalton out there. We saw Marshall Pritchett. So they do have tight ends, but Josh Cuevas is clearly a weapon and would be a big piece missing if he's not able to play against Auburn. He was asked about A.K. Deer, the running back, and he said, look, he got more reps. I thought Saturday was a really good opportunity and that A.K. Deer made the most of those opportunities and that he has a great future for us in the program. That's all he said. All right, moving on. Offensive coordinator Ryan Grubb was asked about being on the sideline. We are all asking about the sideline. I think you guys made great points inside the comment box. You guys were like, it's because he wanted to be closer to some of his younger players. I thought that was great. Ryan Grubb said, look, going back to the sidelines is something that I've been thinking about. Now, he didn't say that he was moving to the sidelines for sure, but it kind of seemed like that in my opinion. It sounded like, and this is quoting him, it's been something that I've been thinking about for a long time, and I felt that I could make more of a difference on the sideline. Now, he did mention that he has 100% confidence in the guys that are in the booth, meaning that he needs to hear something from his guys, 100% confidence that he can ask them and that he can make adjustments. But he did say that he has confidence in Nick Sheridan talking to the quarterbacks. But I think Ryan Grubb wants to be down there with his quarterbacks. That was kind of the biggest takeaway for me. I guess I'll pose this question. How do we feel about Ryan Grubb making a change late in the season from the sidelines or from the booth to the sideline? I think clearly what it tells me is something's going on, and Ryan Grubb is being proactive about it. He's just not, because if you keep doing the same thing and hoping for different results, isn't that the sign of insanity? So he's being proactive. He's changing it up. Hey, look, I liked it. It was great. You take this into Auburn, and maybe that becomes the catalyst to where you start to get the offense going. So at least he's being proactive and doing something different. So we will be following that if he is on the sideline against Auburn. It sounds like he's going to be. Kane Wommack spoke about the Alabama defense right now. And look, the Alabama defense is playing phenomenal. They have been. Kane Wommack deserves so much credit. They only allowed 34 points. I don't care who you're playing. 34 points is ridiculous in college football. All right. But he said, look, we're locked in and we're performing at a very high level. And the focus now is keeping them in that sweet spot. Kane Wommack and his defense, it's great because they're healthy. Quay Russaw is now back. I don't know if he'll be on a rep count or whatever against Auburn, but sounds like he's 100% good to go. So you have Yanzi Pierre, Quay Russaw, and all the rest of Alabama's defense is healthy. What a great spot. And I've had videos before say that is why I'm confident and Alabama's team overall going into Jordan-Hare. That defense is fantastic. He was also asked straight up about the Arkansas job. Now, Ryan Grubb was, I guess, mentioned for Cal. We shot that down. That's going to be Tosh Lupoi. Kane Wommack's name has been mentioned for Oklahoma State and for Arkansas. That's something that a lot of people have been talking about. He said, kind of brushed it off and said he's not addressing that opportunity right now or any type of opportunities. Surprise, surprise, I have another source close to that kind of situation. I reached out, and they said that while he is a candidate at Arkansas, it doesn't seem like he's going to be the guy at Arkansas. So, look, Kane, don't be surprised. Don't be shocked. I mean, we've been covering this a long time in terms of assistant coaches having opportunities to go elsewhere. It's a good sign. People want Kane Wommack. I think when you looked at Ryan Grubb, he's not as hot of a name right now because the offense has kind of been sputtering a little bit. But Kane Wommack is going to be a highly sought-after name. I don't know if, whenever he leaves, he will leave. He will be a head coach somewhere else, 100%. So didn't really say anything other than that. Germie Bernard on the Next Round Live showing a lot of confidence, and not in an arrogant way. If you know Germie Bernard, he's all class. He exemplifies strong leadership characteristics for Alabama football. Such a great addition to this program over the last couple of years. This year, absolutely stellar. And I would like to see him, have a really big late season run. He didn't play last week, maybe a little bit banged up, but he'll be good to go against Auburn. And he said this, look, can't be scared of the moment going into this game against Auburn. This is an interview with Next Round Live. He says, who says we can't go out there and blow them out like we did last year? He was like, not saying Auburn is a bad team. They're a great team. But like Coach Kalen Deboer says, we don't have to make these games close. And I was thinking, too, I was like, great point. Someone brought it up about Josh Pate saying that Alabama fans sometimes manifest these games to be really close when, look, Alabama has a better roster. I think if Alabama's offense can get things going against a really good Auburn defense, that's going to be a hell of a battle. But I do feel that the difference in the game comes down to Alabama's defense versus Auburn's offense. And Wommack was asked about the quarterback situation, and Wommack said, look, I wouldn't be surprised if we see 2-3 quarterbacks against us. So Alabama has to be ready. But they do have tape on all of these guys, including Deuce Knight, who did really well against Mercer last week. So it's your classic Iron Bowl. There's a lot on the line. Auburn, their season is done, but they can still win their season Super Bowl by beating Alabama. What's at stake for Alabama? Well, if Alabama loses this game, they're out of the playoffs 100%. All right, so there's always so much on the line in these particular games between Alabama and Auburn. As I kind of pointed out, though, the games at Jordan-Hare are just absolutely bananas. So news as it happens, but this is a Monday update during Iron Bowl week. I'll keep you posted as news comes in live every day, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Central Time. Remember, Alabama basketball tonight against Gonzaga at 8:30 p.m. on TNT. That Alabama basketball team is playing a gauntlet of a schedule. So appreciate you. If you have a question, post it inside the comment box. Please hit the thumbs up, and thank you very much for watching this Monday midday report right here on Bama Football on YouTube. See ya.